The BAFTA for multiplayer goes to Overwatch.
There's tape on the podium that says award here, so just following the rules. I think the only reason we stood a chance of winning this award is because we put a sassy Brit on the cover of the box. So that's something for all of you people for next year, I guess. This is an incredible honor for our team. I wish my whole team could be up here with me right now. I know that they would love to be. Multiplayer games are a little bit tricky in this day and age of gaming because we're not always recognized as being fully legitimate. And I hear a lot of criticism oftentimes for a multiplayer-only game. I hope that the hundreds, if not thousands of hours people are investing in all of these games that you saw, all of the brilliant nominees, goes to prove that multiplayer games are as important for gaming as anything else. And of course, we would not be here, we would not be recognized without the amazing players who have really become the heart and soul of the game. So thank you to all of our players, and thank you again, BAFTA.
Congratulations. I mean, Overwatch is, obviously multiplayer game, but it does multiplayer a little bit differently than anything that's been done before. How did you kind of make that happen?
I think sort of the trick we were going for with Overwatch is we knew it was this 6v6 team-based shooter, and there was some ridiculousness in people like Tracer and Widowmaker being on the same team and fighting against each other. So we kind of took a radical move, which was separate story from the game itself.
Yes.
I think that was the biggest difference about Overwatch.
I think I love that as well because it's something weird about separating the story and making it a kind of piecemeal like that makes people go for it with so much more gusto. Like, I love every little kind of tidbit that you get, but the multiplayer is just, I mean, it's mind-blowing how everything, obviously you're still going through, like, we're coming up on the year anniversary, you're still trying to balance things. What have you learned in this year about meeting expectations?
Well, I think we've learned a ton. There's a saying, don't balance too much, and you have to balance enough, and we're trying to find that right balance of balancing right now. Hopefully we'll hit it. Luckily our players are super vocal about what they like and they don't like, and they help guide us through it.
I mean, but how do you know, like, because it seems like it comes cyclical, right? Like, one day, no, Bastion, nerf him, and then it's nerf Genji, and now it's like nerf Symmetra. Like, how do you know when to kind of hang back and wait for things to sort of smooth out and when to get stuck in there?
The nice part for us is our team loves playing to the point where if you walk through the space at like lunchtime or right after work, everybody's got Overwatch going. So
same in my office, to be honest.
So as we're playing ourselves, we're also listening to what the community has to say, and we all sort of have that internal barometer where when something crosses a certain threshold, you just have a feeling that, okay, it's time to take some action now.
Right. And how do you kind of, because obviously the game launched on PC and consoles, is there any kind of complexity in kind of making sure that users are having the same experience through those?
Yeah, we've always said that we're willing to balance console separately from PC. With a few exceptions, the game is actually pretty well balanced on both and in the same way. The nice part is our console community is equally vocal as our PC community, so they let us know when things start to get a little bit out of whack. In fact, I got an email today from a console player complaining that Torbjorn was underpowered. So that's what we're going to look at on specifically console when we get back. We'll see.
Do you have a favorite fan moment or meme or experience that's kind of fed back to you guys?
I mean, there are too many memes
there
at this
point.
point.
There are so many memes, most of them with your face in them.
Some of them with my face. I think I like the one that doesn't involve me, which is the Zenyatta on the payload.
Yes.
Because I think anybody who's played Zenyatta just feels a great, deep sympathy with him at that moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And I'm sure you're going to say no, but can we get any info on what's happening next week, Jeff, please?
What's happening next week is awesome.
I'm sure it's awesome. I can't wait.
And I highly recommend everybody plays on April 11th.
Fine.
That was like a commercial. That was so cheesy.
You were so on it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Right,
congratulations.
I appreciate that.